Hi, and a warm welcome to TNM Life. My name is Simon Blackhall, and I'm the CEO and founder of Anima Consciousness. And I help people to reconnect to their creative consciousness. And by creative consciousness, I don't mean how good you are with your artwork. I'm talking about your ability to create, to manifest, to bring something into existence. Now, tell me if any of these challenges sound familiar to you. Maybe you wake up in the morning and you are uninspired by the future that is coming towards you. Maybe there are areas in your life in which you feel like you are a victim of your circumstances. Maybe that's your health, or your relationships, or your work, or your finances. Maybe you feel anger or frustration, but you're not quite sure what to do with that energy. Or maybe you've decided that you want to change things, but you're not quite clear on what steps to take. Or maybe, again, you are taking positive steps, but you want your successes to be even more consistent than they are now. Me, I am very familiar with these challenges. I was born in a dysfunctional family and I grew up in the presence of alcohol and physical violence. And the burden of life has been a very real experience for me for at least half of my life. However, precisely because of this, I started my truth seeking. My journey led me to become a professional actor, a yoga teacher, life coach, and along the way I acquired a number of key distinctions. But most importantly, I came to see that we all exist on a spectrum between victim consciousness and creative consciousness, and that we all get to choose where on that spectrum to place our center of gravity. Now, victim consciousness in a nutshell is the question, well, what can I do about it? And this question can be conscious or unconscious, by the way. It can manifest as a feeling of helplessness or resignation, or the choice to just drift along. Creative consciousness, on the other hand, is the exact same words, just the consciousness, the energy is different. It's, well, what can I do about it? Feel free to pause the video now if you want more detail. I learned that it's possible to shift out of victim consciousness and into creative consciousness anytime, anywhere, no matter what. I learned that anybody can find upliftment and inspiration in themselves simply by connecting to their inner visionary, which can be done with one simple yet specific question. I learned that 90% of what creates our reality is subconscious, and what we can do to get that 90% to work in our favor. I learned that it's possible to speak something into existence and see the ripple effects on the fabric of reality. I learned that there is a healthy way to relate to anger and harness it for our creative purposes, and I learned to distinguish between my ego self and my higher self, and how to keep my higher self in charge, well, at least most of the time. Coaching and teaching these principles, I became an international speaker, and I worked with big names in the world of business and the arts, some branches of the government, as well as some individuals like you. You can read about the results that these individuals achieved in the testimonial section of my website or at the end of this video. I will read out one to give you a taste. I cannot adequately articulate how grateful I am for the incredible opportunity to experience your truly exceptional life coaching skills. I loved every second of it, and you will never realize the tremendous impact it had on my life. It couldn't have come at a better time. I feel I've learned skills, strategies, and approaches that will enrich my life till my dying day. Thank you so much for the joy, the freedom, the empowerment, fulfillment, happiness, and success that these sessions brought me. Thank you so very much. So, what I'm offering today is a 12-week group coaching program called Victim to Creator, so that you can identify when and how you drop to victim consciousness and what you can do to bounce back as a creator instead, anytime, any place, no matter what. We will come together for 12 live episodes, each lasting 2 hours, during which you get 12 awareness creations, breakout rooms for you to practice, and a 200+ page digital workbook, which is easy to print if that's your preference. Episode 1 is the clean setup. So here you learn the one simple question to connect to your inner visionary, and 2 more questions that will help you to get clear on what needs to align for you to manifest that vision. Episode 2 is anger into passion. So here we'll learn what anger really is and how to harness its creative power. Episode 3 is the power of the word. There is a very real creative power in our word, and in this episode you will learn how to use it as a force of creation. Episode 4 is the power of integrity, and here you will learn how to get that 90% of your subconscious mind to work in your favor by understanding what integrity is and how it can predict your success. Episode 5 is integrity recovery procedures. So at times life gets in the way, and in this episode you'll learn how to recover your integrity when that happens. Episode 6 is the power to act. Here you will learn how you can act in alignment with your vision, regardless of what is going on in your mind or in your feelings. Episode 7 is the ladder of power. Here you will recognize when and how you drop into victim consciousness and what immediate positive action you can take. And this awareness creation, by the way, will save you hours of needless arguments. Episode 8 is story versus isness. Here, if you want to have an impact on reality, you need to be there where reality is, not in your story. Episode 9 is the art of completion. Any incompletion that we carry takes up space in our consciousness and reduces our bandwidth. So in this episode, you will learn the 3 tools of completion and how to liberate space. Episode 10 is the 3 traps of the ego. Here you'll learn the 3 most common ways in which your ego trips us up. Episode 11 is the higher self. And here you'll learn how to connect to your best self and how to bring the best of your mind and the best of your heart to your day-to-day for the benefit of all life, including yours. Episode 12 is free flow. This final episode will complete the journey and create a bridge between the program and your life moving forward. Now, I have run this program in the United States, in Russia, in Malaysia, in Italy, and I have witnessed that there is always at least one episode that will feel like a major revelation to you and radically transform the way you see things. Individuals who seek me out for a 12-week one-to-one coaching engagement pay almost €6,000. I believe, however, that especially at this time, it's important for this knowledge to become available to many. And if you join our program today, the price for you will be €570 or less if you're already a member of TNM Life. Now, you don't know me, and I appreciate you taking a risk on a bearded stranger here by signing up on this program, so I will make you this promise. If you don't get any value within the first 4 episodes, I will personally reimburse you 100% of your money, out of my own pocket, no questions asked. You have a full month and 30% of the content to decide if this course is right for you or not. If it doesn't serve you, I don't want your money. So, go claim your space. There is a maximum limit to how many participants we can accept, and although we hope to repeat this program again in the future, we don't know if this can or will happen. But we do know that it is happening now, and that if you get no value within the first month, I will give you your money back. So you have literally nothing to lose. This will be an experiential and transformative journey, not just academic concepts, but tools you can apply in your day-to-day from the get-go. And if you don't have time to attend all the live classes, you'll always be able to catch up with the recordings. So, go and register. I promise you, there will come a time in the future when you will look back at this moment where you made the choice to join as the moment you crossed the threshold. Go and register now. I'll see you in the course.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. I sat quietly, agreed politely.
Guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, but I fell for everything.
Held me down, but I got up. Already pushing up the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it